Greetings. This is week 6 for the project, summative project. This is a condensed version, kind of doing an overview or a trailer of what to be expecting for the summative project that's due next week. And I chose to do a church planting vision with adding a church and business together to plant a church to make it more sustainable and negate some of the financial liabilities of traditional church planting has. And so the vision of it is to go and therefore make all disciples of all nations, make disciples of all nations. And and you can see in the text too that church planting is still the most effective evangelism method, that the church remains effective and remains the most effective way to make a impact on the community, make an impact for the Lord. And so missions must also be contextualized. And so that's where we get the idea, or I get the idea of doing business as missions, and also in that business can help impact the community on a social economic level as well as a spiritual level. So the goal would be to reach the community through Jesus by planting both a business and a church at the same time. The business will provide jobs and services and financial support for the church ministries. And the idea is to plant inside a business, inside a church, plant a church inside a business, or the other way around, and to be an entrepreneur church planter. And so I'm going to be going over some of the structural overviews of how the church business will look like organizationally, um, how we delegate roles and responsibilities and team, and also the relationship between team members. What does that all look like? And so just really quickly, a big part of it is there's going to be kind of two lanes to this organization. Is that there's going to be a church lane and a business lane. And of course, there'll be overlap for that, but there'll be delegation of roles that would be very specific that I'm going to lay out in next week's presentation. Also, the biggest reason why you would want to do business and church plant at the same time is because we want to make the church financially sustainable from day one. As long as you have a good business model, you also have a good church model as well. And so that's kind of a quick overview. I'll be going over other things like risk management, specifics on the organizational structure, and even some of the strategies that I would want to see in a church and business church planting church plant. All right, here's my bibliography of all. Some of them I did not kind of touch on today, but this is my bibliography for next week as well. So thank you, and I'll see you next week.